that rationally. They're just like, oh, he hates Minecraft, unsub, I hate him, whatever. And then you know, there's the like more reasonable people saying, get over it, he's not always gonna do Minecraft, you know, whatever. But I mean, I don't like the way he goes about certain things, but he's not an asshole. Lucklin, which I think you're gonna catch soon. I think he got big mostly because it was like a family thing, and you don't really see that on YouTube, at least not with video games. And then
definitely.
And then Sly Fox, I think it's just because he's giggly that people.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And Seamus, I remember someone called him mediocre once, like in one of my videos, and I was like, and then another subscriber defended him saying he's monotone, but like he's not mediocre. I don't know. It was some British person, so you know they're always critical of American things. But I digress. It was just, I guess, like an overall thing, and since you guys are all connected somehow, it's somehow linked in my brain that something was going on. If this became a job for me, I would probably wouldn't take school as seriously, honestly. Like I'd go to school still enough to pass, like, you know, but I wouldn't be taking like fucking like 5 classes at a time. I'd be taking like 2 or 3. Like honestly, if I was in the same position, I would be making money too. I wouldn't, like, you know, exploit them, like I'm not saying you are. But like I wouldn't take advantage, because I went through a lot of things as a kid of being taken advantage of by like divorce cases and stuff like that, and I have a big thing against it. So I guess that's why that was bred a little bit in me. But yeah, it was just a giant misunderstanding. And I did plan on making a video being like, you know guys, I'm wrong, whatever. But why did you message Mike? Well, like Mike.
Well, because the video I saw was on his channel.
That's right, yeah, okay.
So I just reached out to him because it was like, that was the video that I saw, you know what I mean? But like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like when you mentioned like the short videos and stuff, I can honestly sit here and tell you today that like we don't like scheme behind the scenes. We're not like oh, like short videos are in, let's do short videos. Like it usually just depends on like what we individually like want to do. Like I know for Lucklin in the Redstone Minute, he had put out the video, I think it was like his Zombie Fortress series, I think, with the Redstone, and he was getting like lots of feedback, just like all the comments, and they're like, how did you do that? Like that doesn't make sense to me. Like Redstone's so over my head. Like I don't get it. Redstone sucks. Like just do normal stuff. And Lucklin, he like genuinely loves Redstone. Like he just loves how it works. Like I don't. I mean, Redstone's, I can do basic stuff, but like he knows like all these crazy things. And so he talked to me one day. He's like, dude, I got this awesome idea. Like what do you think about this? Because like we give each other ideas all the time. We're like, what? Like, do you think this is a good idea? Or like, and so he told me, he was like, I'm gonna call it like the Redstone Minute. I'm gonna basically, kids don't like people don't understand how Redstone works. Like there are very select people within the Minecraft community, even just like not even on YouTube, but just general, like that know Redstone. Like there's not like you won't find many people that can be like, yeah, I just crafted a full-on computer last week. Right, yeah. Like in Minecraft, like what? So I'm not saying he can do that, but he saw it as a great like educational resource for people that if they want to watch it or not, to really just like break down Redstone to its very minimal and basic way, pack it into a 1-minute episode so that if you want to just learn about a T flip-flop, you can watch that video in 60 seconds. You know exactly what to make. If you want to watch it again, you can just watch it again. And if you miss something, like you can just learn it all. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like that was his theory with it. It was you know, he could sit there and do like a 20-30 minute video of Redstone. And just incorporate everything, but honestly, for that specifically, what tends to happen with Redstone is if you don't understand the first thing, you're not going to understand the second, third, fourth, or fifth, and the viewers were just going to lose interest in it. And he had some videos like that where people were just like, I don't get this, I don't want to watch it, it's boring. And he was like, well, crap, like okay, so that was a flop. You know, like what is a way that I can publicly make Redstone more inviting and more important? And he felt that those 1-minute videos were like that. He put it into a show format. you know, if you want to watch them and a playlist, like if you want to watch them from start to end in sort of like a big video fashion, you can just sit there, like the show page, if you just click the first one, it'll just auto roll to the next one, then the next one, and the next one. And you know, you could sit there like and look at it like, oh man, like it's a 1 minute video, you know, he's gonna get a lot of money just off of 1 minute, and then the next minute he's gonna get money off of that, and the next minute. But like realistically, his motive, like I can honestly tell you this because we talked about it, like was just to make it a very good educational resource. And sure, like when people search Redstone, he was hoping people would search Redstone and not know what the heck was going on, find his videos and subscribe. Like that's what every YouTuber wants. Like you want your videos to get out there, you want to be noticed, not in like a, I mean, okay, some people, yes, not myself or my friends, but not in like a greedy way. You know what I mean? Like we're not like that. We're not like greedy. But like I'm a very competitive person. Like I told you before, I played sports like my whole life. Like I'm sorry, but sports are fucking competitive.
No, dude,
like,
I understand the sports thing, yeah.
Yeah. So like when I started my channel in February, I was like, all right, well, if I'm gonna be taking this seriously, if I'm gonna put off my schoolwork to do this, I'm gonna like be serious about it and not just like make a video here and there. Like I'm gonna try and get myself to the top. I've always been like that in sports. I've always been like that in every aspect of my life. Like I didn't reach this goal, but in high school, like I wanted to make varsity soccer my freshman year. Had like only one person in like the history of my high school had done it before, and I didn't do it. But I set that lofty goal for myself. Like, and I tried so hard at tryouts to get there. Like, yeah. it was so hard, and I actually made varsity my sophomore year, which I was very pleased with. You know, like only 3 people in my or 4 people in my whole class like that played soccer were on varsity their sophomore year. So you know, like I worked towards that. That was something that I wanted, and something for this. Like if I'm gonna pour all of my time into it, like I want to get bigger, I want to get noticed, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like the world works that way, like the United States works that way. Like there are people out there that bash capitalism, but like you can't make something yourself in the United States unless you like go and get it. Now there are morals and values that you need to uphold. Like you can't be just like pissing all over people to do that. Like I don't agree with that whatsoever. Like, you know, you don't see me out there going like, you know, exposing so and so for you know, doing like, I'm not like, hey, so and so did like a contest and you had to like and favorite it, like you guys should all unsubscribe, like as if to get me better. I just put out the best content that I feel that I can make and hope that it gets searched, hope that it gets, you know, I get noticed. You know, I've gotten into machinima, which is amazing, and I can post to the Realm channel, which is a much larger audience, so it helps me get noticed there as well. And you know, just networking, like all those things, like they're honestly like a lot of the skills, and this is surprising, but a lot of the skills that I learned in college, like because I was a business minor as well, like apply to YouTube, and I can't even like, oh, it pissed me off every time I'd hear a teacher in school in college like just be like, I can't stress to you enough how big networking is in the business world. I'm like fuck, I know. Like just like but then I get out there and I hate like using YouTube as the real world because it's definitely a different scene, but the principles are still the same. Like networking is so key, and I've just been really blessed. Like I've met the right people and everything. So, you know, for Lachlan to do that Redstone Minute, sure there were motives to get searched, to get hit, but I can honestly say that for those videos for him, it was just like he was frustrated too because nobody was understanding Redstone. He was putting all this time behind the scenes into his like zombie fortress, and people were just like, I don't get it. And he's just like, what? This is awesome. Like, how do you not get this? And then it frustrates him as a Redstone wizard because he's just like, it's so simple. Let me break it down for you and show you like what the essence of it is. And so, you know, and then for me, for update videos, you know, I've had people comment on my videos before. They're like, Chimney, like, why are you doing so many mini videos? You're spamming my sub box. Like just do one big video. For me, personally, I have ADHD.
Wait, you diagnosed or you self-diagnosed? Oh, okay.
No, I'm diagnosed. I'm diagnosed and medicated. But organization for me has always been like super important. Like I look at my room right now, holy crap, there are clothes all over the place. Like so for any like ounce of organization that I can force myself into is a positive thing for me, and I've learned those like life skills through school, through my parents, things like that, and I still don't do an amazing job of it. But so for me, it was like, okay, I could do a 45-minute update video, maybe split into 2 or 3 parts, and that would work. But then for me, I'm like, okay, well, if I'm a viewer, right, and maybe I only want to see a certain update, like like maybe I really only want to see what the snow golem is, and I don't really care about like anything else. Like for me, it was just like, okay, if I'm that viewer, I don't want to watch this whole video and like maybe skip around and not find it. I'd rather just like see the thumbnail that says snow golem, watch like a 2 to 5 minute video on that, and then be done with it. And if I want to watch another one, I can watch another one. Like one of the big things that us commentators like recently have been stressing is like kids will complain to us like, Chimney, why do you do this game? Just do more Minecraft. I'm like, you don't have to watch it. Like we put it out there to put it out there. Like if you want to see it, you choose. Like you have freedom. You're a viewer. Like even like kids that stay up all night, they're like, Chimney, we're trying to sleep. I'm like, then go to bed. Like, this video will still be here tomorrow. Like you don't have to see it, you know? Like I'm putting it out there, and if you want to see it, you can see it. Like it all goes back to like free will, you know? It's like I'm not like, there's no like thing where you look at my thumbnail and it just like grabs your head and like pulls you in like to the screen, you know? Like you choose to click on it, like yada yada yada.
Sorry,
so,
I always see like kids complaining about like, damn, Seamus, I have to do homework, but no, I can't because you uploaded a video or some crap like that.
Yeah, and it's like okay, you're young, maybe you're trying to make like a funny statement or whatever, like because sometimes they're funny. I'm like I've gotten some before where kids are like you know, darn Chimney, I was just about to poop and now I have to watch this video. I mean, like it's comical in some regard, but at some points when people are like, you uploaded this new video, I'm supposed to be in bed. I'm like, then go to bed. Like it's just that easy, you know. So for those update videos, for me, it's like look, if you don't care about nether warts, like don't watch the nether warts video. Like if you want to like, you know, if you want to, and that's the thing too, is like when I do those mini videos, I can focus on a smaller thing. Like what I've been doing a lot recently with those update videos is not only do I just like show you what it is, but I also like try and give my opinion on it, my insight, as because I want to spark a debate too, like within the comment section. Like a lot of times I'm like, hey, let me know what you think. Because I love reading comments. I love seeing what people think. And I'm like, you know, I think for like the nether warts thing, maybe, I'm trying to think of, the snow golem one would be a better example because, you know, I did that one, I think, with Mr. 360 Games in Luckland. You know, we built this, like 1,000 of them. They were all running around. And then, you know, we all of a sudden, as we're playing with it, we're starting to realize, like, okay, this would make a cool defense tower. And then, like, an hour later, you know, there's, like, just, I mean, the word had, not from us necessarily, maybe it was from the Yogscast or somebody else, but, like, word had spread that these things could be used as a defense tower. And it was just everywhere. Like people were making them, uploading it, whatever. And, you know, but, like, that, I love providing that insight to people and saying, like, hey, like, you might be able to use this for this. Or, and I feel like a shorter video allows me to focus individually on a smaller thing and give that insight. Like if I were to do a longer video, I would feel rushed. I would feel like I had to just sort of brush by each one. And maybe that's what people want, but that's not like how I myself operate. You know what I mean? Like there comes a time where I definitely need to appeal to my audience. Like it's the same way as a TV show or a movie. Like you need to appeal to your audience. But then there are other times, and a lot of this comes out when I play other games. It's for me. Like I play that I might play like Battlefield 3 because I want to play it. Like is it gonna get that many views? Probably not. Like my From Dust series, I did the entire game. I could have stopped it after the 3rd video because the views were like really low. But I finished the whole series because I wanted to play the game. It was fun for me, and you know, like views were shitty. I'm not gonna lie, like they were shitty. Like, I had like 50,000 subscribers at that point, and I was getting like 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 views per video, which is like, you look at it and you're like, oh, that sucks. Like, I don't understand why everybody's not watching it, you know. But the reality is like people always want Minecraft. So
yeah, but where do you go when it dies?
So right, and that's the big mystery. Trust me, that's the big mystery. And that's why I'm trying to do other games, is to like to broaden my, you know, my viewer base, to broaden my chances of succeeding in the future, you know. Because that ultimately is what any business, what anything is all about, is you always have to be looking ahead as well, and you know, noticing the product life cycle of a game, like whether it's Minecraft or you know, a product like the iPhone or something.
Yeah, I know, I was about to say that.
Yeah, that's a bad example, but yeah. So for those types of videos, for me, I feel like I can really deeply analyze something smaller, spend the time I need on it, and then move on to the next thing. And I've been doing that a lot too recently with like just pictures, and I feel sometimes weird about that because I'm like, should I really be doing a video on this? Like, not just tweeted an image of an enchanted table. Like, should I really be doing a video? But then like I sit down there and I record it, and I just like really enjoy the discussion I'm having, hopefully with the subscribers, like not live, but kind of in their minds. It's like, okay, so this is an enchantment table. Like, what might this pose to Minecraft? And you could definitely argue that like that's not a video worth making. That could go either way. But for me, it's like I like analyzing that stuff. I like doing those types of things, and like yeah, those videos do really well. Like people really like to watch them, and I hate to say it, but like yeah, I get a lot of money from those videos, though, especially the ones that do well. But like that's not the reason that I do it per se, and I feel like I generate those updates based on what I want to do. Like I could, yeah, I hate arguing, or not arguing, but debating like this, because I always go back in circles and go over things over and over again. But you get my drift. And like the last thing I'll say about the updates too is I have been doing them for a long time. Like even since I got started. Like I think the first update video I did was back for 1.3, which was like holy crap, like a long time ago. And so I've always been doing those little updates, even before I was a partner, even before I was doing it, like even before I was making money. So it's not the kind of thing like where I feel like I've changed how I've been just because I'm getting paid. I feel like I'm just sort of doing what I've always done. You know what I mean? And people liked it. People liked it then. They like it now. So I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. And like the other thing too I want to say about like time limits for a video is just like we as commentators also have the freedom with that. Like as a partner, like obviously you get the ability to upload longer than 15 minutes, which is really nice. But at the same time, there are times where maybe I'll do a vlog that just lasts a minute. It's just like I want to just say something. Maybe it's just something saying, "Hey, we're live on Lag in the Late Night right now. Come join us." Yada yada yada. So I wish I had the type of channel, and there are different types of channels out there. Trust me. Like there are certain channels like that just do like a Minecraft like Let's Play, and that's it. Like that's nothing else. Like their series like CoStar and like Ethos Lab, those guys, they just do like a normal like Let's Play. I don't really watch much of their stuff, maybe I'm wrong, but like I know that they don't do like other games really. They don't really do like update stuff. They just sort of just have their series, and that's it. And I'm not like that. Like I see something new and I'm like, oh, like let's play that, like let's record and upload it. And like Battlefield 3, like holy crap, I suck at first person shooters.
You
like
didn't play Modern Warfare?
So bad. And I haven't really. Like I've avoided those games for years because I just suck. Like, and, like I mean, like people were like oh, you just put the cursor on his head. I'm like, yeah, but like I can't do. Like, I just suck. I die all the time. But then like the other night, I was just I was bored, and my friend Mr. 360 Games and I were talking, and he's like, the Battlefield 3 beta came out, right? And I was like, yeah, let's play it. And he was like, what? He's like, you don't play first person shooters. I'm like, I don't care. Let's just play it. Like, let's just see what it's all about. And for me, that's just like, oh, there's more videos like that I'm worried about like doing. Like, or for somebody else's channel, like they might look at it and be like, oh, geez, he's starting another series, And I don't usually think of stuff like that as a series. I kind of just think of it as like game footage almost. I definitely do have a lot of series going on right now, but it sucked like when 1.8 came out. Yeah, well, there was a lot of shit to go over, but then at the same time, too, I'm sitting there playing, I'm like, oh my god, these abandoned mines are sick, like, a just normal Let's Play on this would be amazing, because it sort of, like, brings that adventure side back, and so, like, one night I was just like, yeah, I'm doing it! And so I started, like, a new series called Minecraft Adventure, which, like, part of me is regretting now, because I just have so much going on, but, like I said, like, my channel is so diverse, I think, with updates and the Minecraft files, and I've had to cancel stuff like the Hunt for Oasis and Maroon Pirates series like a while back. Like I just had to like kind of write those off because I didn't have time to do it. And now I'm doing like the Rise of Chimneyswift on Mission Marone, which is a fuck ton of work. Like those, yeah, dude. Like last week, I can tell you this right now. Like Thursday night, I worked on that from like I think Thursday night at like 11 p.m. till like Friday morning at like I stayed up the entire night like doing it. I pulled an all-nighter because I had to, because like I said it's on Friday and I'm like, well, here I am again procrastinating just like I do in school, and I'm pulling an all-nighter to make up for the fact that like I haven't done my stuff yet. So Friday, so I have a slot on Friday booked, and I have to get the videos in like before Friday, and then they upload them on Friday. If I miss one, like they don't really care. I just have to tell them like, hey, I don't have a video for this week. But you know, like subscribers like consistency as well. So every Friday that rolls around, like they're gonna be like, hey, new one's coming out, you know. So it sucked. But that's the thing is like I spend so much time at this, and my channel is so diverse that it is a lot of work. I've got the Minecraft files. I had the whole From Dust thing when I was doing that. I do Tour Bash videos with Ryan and the Minecraft men. I mean, like, dude, I'm so over my head. Like, it's not even fun. Like, I wish I could just pare back. Like, just like cut everything out. Be like, all right, Minecraft files for a while, and that's it. But then I look ahead and I'm like, well, shit, Skyrim's coming out in November. I'm gonna be doing like a lot of that. I'm already doing Morrowind now. Like, it's crazy. It's so crazy. Like, trying to juggle all this. So. When I do those update videos, organizationally for me, it is very appealing just because I put them in a playlist and I'm like, look, if you guys want to check them all out, they're right there. Just watch the first one to the end. Maybe you just want to watch one. That's how I see it. So, you know, not gonna lie though either, like those update days, like holy crap, like the views, like the total views I get for those days is massive. Like there's no denying that. I can't honestly sit here and say that like I don't notice that, you know. And you know, I've even noticed like commentators now who typically didn't do update stuff, they're covering updates just because it's popular. And for some of those people, like whether even if their motive is money, like even if let's say Sly Fox were to do a video about an update, right? And he normally didn't do one, and he's seeing it like, oh wow, this is popular, it's gonna do really well. Like at the end of the day, I can't blame him for that because I know him. Like I know his home situation. Like I know that he is supporting himself and his family. Like at times on the videos that he makes. Like I heard Nova tell a story one time where his mom had like asked him for money. She was like, hey, like can I borrow some money? And he was just like, sure. Like he gave her some money. And then like 2 weeks later, he was like, oh mom, like when you borrowed that money, like what was it for? Like why did you need it? Like I didn't ask you then, but like why did you need it? And she was like, if I didn't have that money, we would have lost our payment on the house. Oh. And that hit home. I was like, holy crap. Like then it sort of sunk in, and I was like what Nova does, like that saved his like family kind of. Like it saved his house. Like his home, his place of residence, you know? And for some people, like, that's, like, I'm not saying I'm a poor person, like I'm from a moderately wealthy family. Yeah, but for other people out there, like, I'm not saying Nova's maybe, like, a poor kid, but he's definitely making a ton of cash, like, a ton of money, and it's going towards something good as well. Like, yeah, he's gonna pocket a lot of it, but, like, when you look at a situation like that, you're like, holy crap, like, on that day, if he were to make a video just to exploit like his subs or whatever, like I honestly wouldn't have a problem with that. If it was a regular thing, hell yeah. But like if it was a day where he just like maybe his mom, like what if his mom came to him and was like, we have no money, like, and he was like, okay, crap, like I need to do something, you know. Like there are situations like that in people's lives where they have to just do something. And I'm not saying he did that by any means. I'm using it just merely as an example. But it's definitely a game changer, and for certain people, like I told your friend Mike this too in a comment I left, or the.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you can bring him in.